Hello everyone, this is Valderan and I'm back on No Man's Sky and I am clicking the wrong buttons here. That is not very smart, but I think it's good now. I am down here with my ships because I don't have a save point on the freighter, so it has to be on the starships. So I have a couple of broken ships here. Where did that come from? That one is not one I wanna keep. This one is Sea Explorer, a sea fighter. That is another Explorer. That's the one with the many slots. My Radiant Pillar and the shuttle that I have kept. So these I kind of want to keep. These I just want to scrap. And well, let's do all the admin upstairs, like the frigates first, and then we get back to this. See what we want to do with them. I did have a couple of distress signals last time, so yeah. Let's see what these bring home. Hopefully something good. So a trade one. That can be anything. Most of the longer it is, the more money it normally brings back. So 1.3 million, not bad. I'll take that. That's a good amount to get into the account. Especially as I need more frigates, and yeah. This is a balanced, again, that can bring the most weird things with it. So there's some trade goods, some money, so all in all not bad. $2.1 million, so that's kind of good. I just have to check. Some of it I will move off. Just chalking aside right now. I can always clean up later. That one I actually keep there because it might be useful out here. Okay. This one, the last one was balanced as well, if I remember right. Not bad. Not bad when we actually look at it. So $600,000, that goes for sale. That one goes in for now, then we'll take a decision what we do with it. So that one went there, but I'm actually selling when I have 10 or more. The same with that one. I haven't cleaned proper up last time. So that is, of course, something I have to do something about. So yeah. Okay. Some of these I already had here, so the trade one came out and ended up there as well, so all good. Let's look what we can send off today, because the frigate missions is kind of bread and butter very often, so I can send a trade and the combat off. I could actually start with this one. Trade, 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 trade. Off we go. Combat. Combat, 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 combat. Why do I only have 4 combat? Oh, I'm bloody looking on the wrong list. Okay. So I only have 4 combat. But it's over 100, so can we send that off as well? 1 support, 1 in front, 1 industrial, 1 trade. Something high on combat. Not really. Transport, there's not enough fuel. Okay. Let's leave that and see if we later can send some more or make more fuel or whatever. That is absolutely fine. So we need to find out what we can do with the ships. The best way of doing it is so that one is 3326. That one is 3326, so they are roughly the same value. You know what? I'm just going to take that. Oh dear. No shield. Oh. Can't go into space with no shield. That's not good. No. That is not going to work. So we are actually not going into space at all because we are cheating the system a little bit. Take it here, go to oh. Previous system. doesn't really matter. A space station is a space station, I would guess. Then we have to go over to the other side. Now the ship is there. So just going up here and things scrap. Yes, please. This is of course the system I already was to. Just having a quick glare what came out of it beside a C1. That was not much. 2 C1s. Sometimes that would actually make sense to just put on the secondary ships. I don't know when I want to do that yet, so as I am going to the base now, because I think I have what I need to build the next one in the farmer chain, so I'm just going to do that. It's this one which is a little bit difficult to remember from time to time, but or from day to day even. I have to plant something here. Fungal cluster. Don't I have fungal mode? No, I have gamma root. Oh dear. Okay. So that is on the list of what to get today. So yeah. So just back to the freighter. Stock up what we don't need to carry with us, for now at least. Then go and get the proper ship and then go adventuring. Actually the best to do. No, not set. Oh, you muppet. So it's already docked. Oh, That's not the one I have. Okay, I will go down and get that because I need to put things there on the right spaceship. This is the spaceship I need to fly around in because that's the only one who can actually carry a punch. So, got this, which needs to go there, that needs to go there, that needs to go on freighter, that needs to go on freighter, that needs to go on freighter. Do I need to carry copper around with me? Let's say we don't need that, so it's never further away than we can get it if we should need it. There's a lot of gamma root I have. That's good when I need to produce certain things. Yeah, I'm not going to repair right now, so these are stocking up heavily. So we're going to do this copper and then I leave it out there. It's not let's see how many I have of those, if any. Antimatter, magnetic resonator and wiring loom. So antimatter I can make. Ionized cobalt. So that I can make. So let's go and do that. The thing is, it's actually rather important if I can build that and get access to the freighter even when I'm away from it. So that is a very important thing to work on. Was the last thing? wiring loom. Oh, I need to buy them, I think. Didn't have any on any of these, did I? Damn, so I need to buy one of them. You know what? I will go and buy one from one random base. Well, from one random space station, rather. That's actually very important to have the possibility to transport your things from your ship to where you are and the other way around. Because then you can use your freighter to have things stored, which is actually useful when you suddenly need them. So, can I make those? That's the question. How many do I need? 3. Let's see. Wow. Meta beam, I find, is one of the most important things to get on your ship. Because that means you can use it wherever you are. So what I would do now is I will actually put some of the things I sometimes need when I'm away. Especially for repairs. There we go. That's kind of how it is right now. All this will change eventually as I clean it up and put it more and more reasonable places. Starship is the right one. I have done that. That is an absolutely good thing for me. So, where were we last time when we ended? I'm not sure I made a note on it. No. I made a lot of notes on prices, but well, this said previous, so let's take a look there and see if that was what we actually wanted. Might not be. So I have to call creatures. That's not normally one I do in one go anyway, so that, yeah, I got, oh, it's a service module. So it looks like I was here. Did I actually visit this guy? Looks like it. So I should have done one more thing before I fly off. Just to check whether I can sell some of the stuff I have on my ship. That is always a good thing to do. That one can be sold. Well, sell some of the things I want to sell because it's not everything. So that one is actually okay. Those I don't want to sell. That one is in plus. That one is in plus. So I got rid of some of the more expensive things. That means attract a little bit less pirates when they scan us, hopefully. Otherwise, I need to have a cargo scanner, deflector, whatever it's called. Yeah, I've been there. So I'm actually going there. I think I have been there, but there's a black hole, so working my way towards the center. That's the whole, I almost said, purpose of the game sometimes. Actually bunker mold down there. Should I or shouldn't I? Oh, that is a good question. I kind of need them. And I might as well get them early as late. By the way, let me demonstrate why it was so important what I got on my freighter. Now I can access it even though I'm quite far away from it. So the matter beam is a very important tool to have. So have I been here? I think I have, but I'm just going to double check. Yep. Those are always the primary way of actually checking whether you have been in a place. Do I have a exosuit slot I can buy or not? Yeah, I've been here. Which is fine. There is a a couple of holders, A, C, C. So I actually think I will go and see if I can find some bunker load. It's more so I'm not sitting stuck on that task. Landing because I'm seeing if I can see a cluster anywhere nearby. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Clusters is always preferable because if you have to go and find one by one, it takes forever. As you hope it would be. Very toxic. So we need to make sure that the toxic protection at least is up to scratch. Really bad weather here. It's not really good for us to be out in this too long. Jesus. It is rare that you can't see anything on your scanners, but wonder something very light over here. Could that be? No. That was a wall. The same over here. Least the weather had cleared. It only took 30%. Was quite a big one, but so kind of not caring about that. 571. So there's two visible, 307 actually. that I might be able to on foot. Apart from it's on the other side of that mountain. Oh well. Please do some scanning, that's always good for your money. A little bit of a glitch there, but oh well. So, as you might remember, I need loads of dihydrogen, so whenever I can get some without being pestered too much by sentinels, I will grab. So these plants are actually very usable when you make so-called luxury products. They start the whole production of many of the things, combine two of them. And if you want to make money that way, you need loads of these, but what most would do is put up production of plants on some bases and go and harvest. For instance, put them together 2 and 2, which fits with the production of something. I have sometimes done that. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, of course. Just try to kill me, that is absolutely fine. No, I kind of put that on ice for a while. And it would have been yesterday if that was, but I got hit with some flu. I got a flu vaccination, and that actually gave me quite a bad spell of flu, which I normally don't get flu, but I'm gotten so old, so they keep offering me vaccinations. So I thought that might be a good idea, and it actually put me in bed. So not good. But I will be back with Starfield at some point, but I think I want to play it a little bit further into the game, because I don't think people are so interested in watching me struggle to go through the basic stuff. So I will wait until I'm a little bit further, where I have a little bit better more interesting way of I can play. And my problem is sometimes in Starfield I have no clue what I'm doing, so I'm going very silent because I'm trying to concentrate on what I'm actually doing, and that's not really good. It's a little bit better here, where I actually know what I'm doing, even though it doesn't always show that way. Don't tell anyone. I would say most of this I have done before many times, so it's actually a little bit easier to sit and play and talk, and not just concentrating on playing. Oops. And weirdly enough, I have most of my viewers when I play No Man's Sky, which actually pleases me, because it is a game I love. How are you doing with Starfield? What is this? 1.3 million light years travel. So that would be around 6,000 light years in the biggest. I'm still far away. Huh. Well, there's a lot of ships there. Any frigates for sale? What are you then? Anything I can use? list. Yeah, I need some more combat. This one is absolutely fine. And I do prefer to take the frigates cheap, because they level up as they are gone on missions, so trade. I could use one trade more. What else do we have here? Another combat. So I think I'll take him as well. I'm good with combat. I'm so impressed with people who can actually just look at them and say, oh, it's a... So it's a combat as well. I just got a 19 combat for 1.8 million. So, you know, it's not always feasible to buy expensive, if you ask me. It is I think it is more feasible to look at your money, spend them wisely. And yeah, I know that money is no problem making, but still. So, what is the smartest to do? I actually have plenty up here for now. So let's get some down here. How am I actually? I'm okay with nanites. I have something to sell, so that all add up good. Those, all of those. Shield module can be good. Let's have a look. So as I have a C with 13, then that will have to go. So are these actually working together? No, they're not. That means they don't have to sit next to each other. Okay. Okay. So I should really start already making sure that I process everything as I go, because otherwise I end up with loads of things in the... So I don't really have any slots for ship. I do have slots for... have all from full. So I'm not going to try to tweak right now. That I normally don't do until I have everything I want, and then I can start tweaking it and hopefully get what I actually want. So decrypted user data, I'll take that. I'll take the star cell as well. I mean, over 20%, then it will give money at some point. These are tricky when they hit you, because he actually took some of my life. So, but I hope there is some health boxes in here. Doesn't show up as there is, but sometimes there is. Otherwise I have to live with it. If I die, I die. Hopefully not today. That is not on my agenda. On the other hand, there's a first aid. That at least gave me one back. There's another health one. That gave me another one, so I'm only one down. Hopefully I will find another one at some point. But there is a reason I don't really like that they hit me, because getting down to a planet with low health, that is actually not helpful. And most don't actually know that that is representative of your lives. The better protected you are, the more kind of lives you have. But when you lose them, you Get closer and closer to dying. And that is not good. Yeah, I already have one of these, so you have to be careful. These might actually also hit you. So caution is a good thing. Restore shield doesn't give me health, life, no. So yeah, I still farm the carbon on the space stations because that is actually kind of keeping me topped up. So you give me 77 nanites and now I'm giving him 100. That make it a loss on 23 on my account. However, that's okay. I actually don't mind that because I get something out of it. At least a clip. Because it seems like something has gotten off with my Atlas run. So I'm not sure I want to wait for that. Two standings is okay. And no one hitting me. This is not something I need, but I have a killed creatures anyway, so I'm just picking them up because they always give standing with the different guilds, which is practical. That one could be useful, but I hate fluttering around for a volcanic world. And as I don't have there's a very red, that might actually be one. Damn it, I do it. It's normally not difficult, but it's difficult sometimes to find the planet. It's located, so it seems to be in this system, so let's see if it's easy or difficult. And what I don't know is how is the sentinels on that planet. That could be make or break. So yeah, let's just find out. There are certain things you don't know until you have found out. That's an unknown moon. That is on radioactive, so that is not the volcanic one. Like it's horrible weather. Don't know if that's true, but does look a little bit. Woo. Looks weird. Radioactive.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Storm clearing, that's good news. Let's give it a minute then. Can't remember how many glyphs I have gotten, but I just take them as they come. Well, 9 of 16, that's kind of okay. What can we scan here? There is a bit of animals. Actually only 8, so mutant plant, unknown building. So get a glimpse what it is. It's not a building, it is just a, well, I almost said campsite, that's not right either. So I scan a lot because I know I'm going to the anomaly, and when I go to, or I can't remember names, but when I go to one of them, he will ask for something. There might be planets, there might be minerals, animals, flora. So it's always good to have kind of a bit scan so you get something out of it. So what is he doing here? Well, Okay. He's just happy to be there. It's actually good to know that he was not in danger or anything. I would say that's one of the things I really love about this game. Sometimes you just end up in situations where you think, what the? Ah, okay. There was another building. I'm a little bit curious more than what. Am I trying to talk to animals now? Oh, that little guy. Well, there's one over there. No, that's where I am. Okay. Okay, that's not enough fuel in launch thruster. Are you joking?
Technology recharge.
Oh, I guess it was not. This is a waypoint. They are actually very interesting. Let me just... Okay, I thought I saw an animal, but I was... Well, I did, but it was not the one I thought it was. Okay. Oh, there was one of these. That should mean I'm fully up, yeah. That's actually good. Okay. So these waypoints, when you click E on them, they show a scan, and you can actually very often see if there's any interesting deposits popping up or other things, and it will show you something. Minor settlement, yeah, that's that can be useful. Actually, that's not too bad. And I will go to it, but it's it's a lottery. Sometimes it will show you something very interesting, but what you can actually encounter on them is things like distress, crashed freighters and stuff like that. You can actually see it's a very red planet, and it's cold. Okay, that I did not expect a very red planet to be, but I'm not high enough up.
Hostile scan detected.
Cover off.
Warning. Threat detected. Hostile ships approaching.
How many are there? 2, 3. Two is not so bad, so that should be doable without big problems. Also depends what they have on them and stuff like that. Did I get anything? Didn't look like it. Two. It is in all manners worse than what I have. So, well, we need to go back to our minor settlement. So you might know these from when you are looking for someone who's finding a people. But they can also be useful just to visit when you come across them. You might actually find S-class weapons. This is an A-class, not bad. There is things on the walls. There's a trade terminal. And that works like a trading post. There is cheap stuff.
No free stocks in ship inventory.
Okay, that is bad.
No free stocks in ship inventory.
That is very bad. So, okay, that one I can put on the freighter. I already had some of them. That one, I have one of these. No need to. These, I don't know. Don't know where I got silver from. So at least that gave me. These I can put over as well. I don't need to have them on me. That one I don't really. So, yeah, sometimes it's all about making space. And if I want to earn money and be rich, I need to be able to take things from these.
Product received. Product received. Product received. Product received.
Notice one thing, they do sell Exosuit upgrade charts. And if they're cheaper than it costs to buy a slot on space stations and Anomaly, then it's actually worth to buy them, but not until the price fits. These would be cheap, but I already have some and I'm not really, I can't be bothered running around finding them, to be honest. That's my laziness.
Units received.
The thing is, I know I waste money that way, but well. This guy down here, I already said that, but I'm going to show it again, just in case you forgot what I said. You can purchase components and blueprints. The blueprints is some very simple ones and rather cheap. Buy them if you want. They're okay when you start out, at least. Later I feel you get things which is better, but it's really up to you whether you want to do it or not. But the thing I always find interesting is the components. They sell a lot of things you learn to produce yourself, but until you get that part where you can produce them, it might actually be good buying certain things here, for instance. And look always for the wiring looms, because sometimes you might find them very cheap at these places. This one is not cheap, but where they're down to even less than 40k a piece, then that's very cheap. Then I would buy something. You only got one, but if they have more than one that you can stock up. Some of us have been stocking up on a lot of these things in the past. I don't do it as much anymore because I get them from modules. Okay, he wants help. What does he need? Locate the missing person. Okay. I would bet you it was the guy I just talked to. That wouldn't surprise me. There's a time on it, it's not showing, but yeah, these can give you missions sometimes, and they are a little bit hit and miss what you get out of them. But you normally get standing with the owners of the system, so if anything else fails, then at least that's an option. It was not the same one, so I lost a bet. That was the wrong one I charged off, but never mind. It's not running anywhere. So let me ask you, it probably needs some sort of repair. not going to sit on him. He doesn't want to talk to me, so never mind that. I'm going to pick up the boxes though. Would be silly not to, I think. That's the thing is that, yeah, you could leave things and why bother about what's on a planet, but I mean, you get a lot of free things. Some of them is useful, some is not. Life is like a box of chocolate. So, we did the mission, so we can go back and tell that guy we found him and what the fuck. I have not seen one of these on this planet before. So, only missing one now. Yeah, we need to go there, but there's no rush. Any red? Not as far as I can see. Okay. So back to the guy. Tell him we found him. We kind of already told him, so we're going back to get our reward. Whatever that might be, I have no clue. That could be kind of anything. The most disappointing reward is when they give you 500 units or something like that. That is so... I need to look at those shelters as well. Okay, I got some nanites as well. That is okay. Before I go out, I'm just going to open my window. It's quite stuffy in here. Ugh. For some reason, the weather has been quite warm here in Britain today. And it's a little bit unexpected, but yeah. Don't know what to say, because you don't expect roughly mid-October to be warm and outdoor weather for longer period. But even walking the dog today was like, phew, yeah. It's warm. One thing more that So I still need one animal. Is it something I easily can find? Then it's kind of a good thing. Don't see any. So does it say anything rare? Ground always active. So it should be found on the ground somewhere. So let's just go to the ridge and see if we see something. The thing is, if you see the red spot, you know that there is one nearby. Oh, well, you can even see how near it is. But the thing is, you know, when you know it's not up in the air, there's no reason looking up. You know it's not on the ground, and you don't have to go into caves. The baby of that one. Yeah. So, is it out at night? It looks like it was. Good. I'm happy that I actually found that. Bonus nanites is the best nanites you can get, I think, because you kind of have deserved them. Plus it gave me a milestone as well. Good. Those milestones with the animals are actually not hard to get. There is a little trick to it, because if you find there are certain types of planets which only have one animal on, and that is those which is a bit abnormal, hexagonal planets or like that one. There you will find unique animals, and there is only one, and you can quickly find the 10 with the 10 planets and animals, which give you the 10 milestones for that. So before I move on, get some of this done. I suddenly got a little bit much. But that one can go directly to the radar. That one belongs on the starship. Don't know why I have these in my exosuit. I must have made a mistake. And it wouldn't be the first time I do that, by the way, so... But I do prefer to have them a little bit away from everything else. So this is probably not going to be 17 mining speed. Quicker than that. It's quicker than that. 21% fuel. 21. Overheat downtime minus 18%. So it's actually better than those. Heat dispersion 50%, 56, 41. So it's actually better than that. Which again, I should put these the right places. Belongs up there. That one I can actually put there as well. What do we have there? So I don't have this weapon up. And I could I forgot to put that on. So what? Why am I not getting any bonus? Okay, I will leave them there for now and find out, because I'm not going to be sleepless over that. There's a reason they don't do it, and that's absolutely fine. So I'm looking for a planet which is volcanic, I believe it was. Volcanic world. It's not that one. It's definitely not that one. Could actually be that one. The keyword here is basalt. Should we give it a try? I don't know whether it's right or wrong, so it is a question just to look and find out. Might not be volcanic, I don't know. But basalt is very often. Oh, it was. Basalt is very often on volcanic planets in one shape or another. Oh, there was a volcano. Maybe I should park somewhere here then so I can get a picture of the volcano. It's warm here. Big surprise. Oh. No. I think the picture with the volcano eruption was better, but never mind that.
Navigational data received. Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received. Units received.
How is my heat protection?
Technology
Down-ish,
Technology recharge.
but not overly bad, so. So, it's very little you need basalt for, but the thing is in this game, when you need it, it's almost impossible to find. So, whenever I come across it, I take some. I always wish there was a player auction house where you could put things on sale, but there is not. So I can't be rich on my basalt. That's okay. Well, I know that some people have really been struggling finding it, and if you look on Reddit, it's actually quite a number of players who has been struggling. And the biggest problem I have found with it is that it's very often yield very little. Meaning that you might find a resource and it only gives 30, 40, 50 units of it, and you have to run and find a couple of places and see what this actually yielded when I'm finished with the cobalt here. I don't really need cobalt, but it's useful to make iron batteries, so that is actually something I can use. So, I thought that was dihydrogen, but missed that somewhere. That's a building. So, yeah, I'm not being overly greedy. Oh yeah, let's see how much it actually gave. Okay, 250. That's actually quite good. Oh, there they were. I know there was sensors around me. So I have to be quickish. I hope that's friendly. Wonder what that building is. I'm curious. I'm in a very curious mood today, so I might be looking at more things than I normally do. I don't know. But it is one of the charms of the game as well. You can actually really play as you wish. I had someone on chat, I think it was a couple of weeks ago, asking a lot of things about the game. And I hope I gave a good report of it, because it's actually very difficult to explain what it means that you can play as you like. It's one of those things, saying that actually makes different thoughts in people's heads. If someone says to me, you can play as you like, I think pretty much like in No Man's Sky. You can become whatever you like. You can be good, bad, explore, not explore, make base, whatever you fancy. You can well, be a sentinel hunter. What does that even mean? Well, us who play the game, we know roughly what these things mean, but if you never played the game and don't know what it actually covers, it's very tricky. And it's not like I'm not even trying to make myself better than I am or anything. Because I am not the No Man's Sky expert. I'm an okay player, but I don't see myself as an expert. Yeah, I know more than the guy who started yesterday, but that would go with many games I have played for a while at least. And the thing is, we very often try to explain things out from a picture we have in our own head, and well, we'll see, and that's one of the things that I always find the best with No Man's Sky, because you can, to a certain degree, choose how much you want to fight in the game. I say to a certain degree because when you're attacked by pirate ships, then you don't always have a choice. Of course you can try to run away, but that can be difficult in its own way. But, yeah. But the thing is, if you have questions about No Man's Sky, about gameplay, about things you might be stuck with if you are a new player, feel free to ask. Anyone can ask. Everyone will get some sort of answer. If I don't know the answer, then hopefully there's someone else. Oh dear, I did not see that one coming. Then hopefully there's someone else in chat which can chip in, because I know there is often some very experienced players lurking in the background, laughing at my attempts to, well, try to play at a higher level. I do play at the highest difficulty you can, and it sometimes scares the hell out of me. Mostly because I know if I'm doing something stupid, I will die, and if I die, the game is over. No, I don't just have a save game I can jump back on, because the save game is deleted if I die. And that is Permadeath for you. You only have one chance. And there's only one command in that book of commandments that survive. And I have managed to do that so far. So I'm quite happy with that. So I'm going in circles here. I thought I marked a building, but I might not have. But what I will do, I will see if there is a drop pod here. Because they can be anywhere. There was actually one there. I did like Starfield. I find it has some good sides, but I also feel that there was things with it which annoyed me. So, but I like the storylines there is in it, and I wish we had something like that in our little No Man's Sky here. But apart from that, I'm not impressed with flying. I found that you can't fly over planets. That's I find very, very annoying. You have to pre-choose where you want to land, and that is well, that's one of the things which I didn't like, to be honest. I haven't played Fallout, so I don't know, but I could associate with what some people was calling Skyrim in space. So yeah, and it does have some of the food stuff is like Elder Scrolls, and that again, Skyrim and Elder Scrolls is quite related as well on that behalf, and it went that way with many things. So yeah, I will continuously play it and see how far I can drive it, but I will not stream it until I am way into the storylines, because I sit concentrating too much on playing. So yeah, so that's put on ice for now. You ask what my goal is in permasave. First of all, get the achievement to get out of the galaxy, but and then actually see how far I can pull it. As long as I'm not being stupid, it's actually going quite okay. I have been hanging on with my nails a couple of times, but I have actually done quite okay, if you ask me. I know. But I'm not going to take the easy route. No. I am going to try to play. But I fully know that route, and I could take that, I know. but I would feel that what would be wrong. Well, that was not my ship. But you're absolutely right. I could do that, but I kind of don't want to take the very easy solution. That's I rather want to try to play my way. I might take a portal at some point, but I must admit, I'm most of all trying to find my feet and actually find well, I have found out that you are a speed runner, if any is, because I have heard you are running through, and yeah, it's possible, but what did you use? Black holes or what? Oh, I heard about that, yeah. Did you ever encounter the glitch which sent you 16 galaxies ahead in a black hole? I encountered it once, and that was patched out as well. And the weird part was I was sitting playing, showing one who was just started how to play a little bit. Oh dear. I was sitting showing this guy how to play and what to do and give him some ideas on how to survive the first half hour. And then I said to him when he was tired of the galaxy he could use black holes, so I showed him how to find black holes, and I went into this black hole and I was sent I can't even remember which galaxy it is, but it was something like 16 galaxies ahead, and he was very impressed that you could do that. And he kept telling me, I went into a black hole and it didn't take me away. No, it only happens sometimes, but I have heard about people, apart from me, encountering it. So how are you? How is it going with the house? Are you going to finish up before winter, or is it going through? I forgot to ask you that. Ah. I'm not even finished the first run. My son is around the same. I think he's on 4 as well, or 5. 4. But I'm just well, a little bit of spoiler, but I'm collecting the skills from the temples at the moment. And that is spoilers for those who haven't played Starfield that long. So what have you turned out to be, a very evil pirate or a law-obedient player? Oh. Yeah, we have encountered some broken quests as well, which where you can't hand them in. Yeah, that's a part I ship and base building I haven't really gotten into yet, but I think both seems interesting, especially the shipbuilding. That I always liked the possibility to build your own ships. That's one thing we could use here. You could actually be able to. I think I've seen that in a video. That's not one of the one we have encountered. My son encountered that because he had shot someone, they didn't want to talk to him, and then he couldn't finish the quest. That was quite stupid. And then he found out there was a trick to just rest a lot, and then so what do you think about Starfield? When you've played so many hours, then I assume you have some.
Product received.
Yeah, well. So you liked Skyrim? uh. And that's the horrible thing. That is things has to be okay. Well, be working. More than anything else, because if it doesn't, then the game starts falling apart, in my opinion, at least.
Technology recharge.
Yeah, that's right. You sometimes have this. You have to want to do something before you do it. No, I agree. That when I found that out, that was actually when I kind of went, okay, there's no rush for this. I do like the storyline up to, yeah. I never found that the circular games were any good, except if it was a racing game. Kind of. Yeah, I know you could argue that what I'm sitting playing here is circular, and that is kind of true, but you choose still the part you want to go. But yeah, it's well, I have heard others have done the same and gone, you know what? It doesn't matter. And you are absolutely right. I honestly don't understand why they have chosen that kind of approach. It doesn't make sense in my book.
Units received. Units received.
I mean, there is again, and rumors are that already that there will be a DLC. Well, DLC for what? Well, for more star systems, I think was mentioned. But does that then mean, yeah? But do you then have to be NG 10 before you actually can venture out to that? Is that some sort of end game content? Yeah, there's a lot of missing about that, so that might be a good guess. Well, I honestly, I don't know. Yeah, that's mainly modding in most context, which is fine for those who want to sit and put that on. I used to do that a lot, but it actually got so much that I couldn't recognize my game, so I decided no, that is not really good. I mean, yeah. Yeah, so well, not for free, but for I have it included on Game Pass, so I have very big problems paying 60 to 80 pound for a game nowadays. I feel too often that that takes the mickey, and yeah, there is some games that I would really like to have, but I think much more about it nowadays. But luckily, some of them comes okay. But that is the thing with things like modern games. They come out, they are advertised like the best thing like since sliced bread, and you put a lot of money in them, and then you find out that no, they are not. They are not even close. It's not like I do understand that they make games to earn money. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. And I wouldn't have as much problems buying the games if it actually did what it said on the tin, but the problem is when it doesn't, and I feel like a fool then. That was the wrong one. That was the one I needed. Where is that? It's down there. I actually normally goes to the space station first, but I found out that sometimes it's a bad idea because I have sometimes sold things which I was supposed to deliver. So it's better to be safe than sorry. It's not a catastrophe if you sell it, you just have to go and find somewhere they sell it. If you want to do the mission. And that normally would be the reason you picked it up in the first place. I might of course be wrong that it's not always straightforward. Something over here behind. Yeah. I saw some bells. Down there is ships. Anything? No. So I still like picking up boxes, but there we go.
Product received. Product received. Product received. Product received.
So all this I'm not going to sell until I get to the space station because it should give more money up there. I hope I'm right. Weird planet actually. That's a drop box. That is... oh, welcome back. Let's take that now we're here. Okay, sometimes things look very weird on the planet. Which is kind of fine. I don't mind weird, especially not when we're talking about planets, but
Technology recharge.
oh, I should remember this. Just get it done.
Units received. Units received.
Money never goes out of fashion in No Man's Sky. No matter what level you play on, money is always good. Just that.
Technology prepared. Technology prepared.
Yeah. Space. The final frontier. Now, as we were talking about games and it annoys me that they have become so expensive, and there's always a lot of things wrong with them when they are released. And they promise a lot of things, and you can pay a lot of good money for something which is not really working whatsoever. And that is one thing which really annoys me. That's why I actually have Xbox Game Pass, so I at least can get to try a lot of games out without having to buy them. And I do. I really enjoy trying weird and wonderful games without having to pay for them. Yeah, that's unfortunately there there will be someone who has gone at least to the galaxies I have been to, because someone has been around all of them, but you are spot on that that's what we all hope for, to go somewhere where no one has gone before. I always get so disappointed when I come into a system and it says it was discovered 6 years ago by blah de blah de blah. That was one I always get wrong, but never mind. I will probably survive that. I don't have to remember until. So what do you think about Starfield, Lazarus? I know you have been playing quite a lot. That was weird. Oh well.